Hello, 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 and welcome back to Beygstation's New Year's Resolution Monthly Review, December. It is the end of the year. I'm recording this. What time is it? It is 4 o'clock, New Year's Eve, and I got one last video to upload for the year ends. Now, as always, I usually like to add something to this screen here to kind of describe how the month has gone. This one, we just got nice and simple. We got a nice little Christmas hat. Because it's December, it's Christmas. We're going to be going through everything I've done this month. And we're going to have a little look how the year's gone. Has my life changed for the better? Has it changed for the worse? And a little bit more of what's to come in the future. So, let's begin. The last time, 2025, I made some New Year's resolutions. They're as follows. To read more books, learn to meditate, learn Japanese, drink 2 liters of water every day, become fit, socialize more, stream more, make more videos, practice guitar and piano, stretch more, improve quality of life by buying nice things, get good at a game, and for the bonus, get better at chess, write down daily activities in a journal, to stop doom scrolling / be more productive. Over the year, some of these things have been dropped. Journal's been gone. That was pretty early on. Guitar and piano, that's been hit or miss. Chess went. Getting good at a game went. Japanese went. The meditation went. So yeah. So what we had left for the end of this year was reading, drinking water, becoming fit, being more social, content creation, stretching, buying things, and stop doom scrolling. So from the 15, I think, of these resolutions, we were left with 8. So we're going to go through them. Go through them all, as we always do. One last time. Reading. I have been reading a bit more. I do have my webcam on today, so it would be a nice treat, because I know most people don't care about the PowerPoints. They care about the... They care about me. So, this is what I've been reading. I'm about 100 or so pages in. Also, something I want to show. For Christmas, I got a bookmark. Now, my original bookmark, if I can find it, I can't, is the thing you put into your phone to get the SIM card out, that little like key thing. But I got a bookmark for Christmas, and it's got my name on it, and it kind of looks like me. I don't know how well that's gonna show on the camera, but that's my bookmark now. It's pretty cool. I've been reading more of this book. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm still nowhere near finishing it. I'm enjoying it, as I've just said. Last month, my good friend Declan brought up the fact that we should do a book club. We've not really progressed anymore on this, because we still kind of need a book to pick that we all haven't read and we all want to read. But I think going into the new year, we're going to try and make this a reality. We just need a good book. If you have any book recommendations, leave them in the comments below. But we're going to try and get this sorted. That'll be a nice thing we can do as a friend group. Meditation. I didn't meditate. This was crossed off. I can't remember when we crossed this off, but we've not done this in a while. Japanese, I still have not done this. I do still think, this is the exact same slide from last month, I do still think if I ever do want to move to Japan and live there, you know, I will have to learn the language, and so I will. I'm pretty sure the new Prime Minister of Japan has now said that if you want to live there, or you want to become like a Japanese citizen, you've got to like actually speak the language. I'll probably read and write it as well, so if I want to live there, I need to do this. Maybe I should have done it this year, but oh well. There's always next year. Water consumption. This has been fine. I think I said last month I would add things to the water to make it, you know, like add some fruit. I've not done this. I've just been, I've been fine with the normal water. I'm gonna have a quick sip now because it is pretty warm in my room with my new Christmas pajamas. I hope everyone else had a drink of whatever they're having while I had that water. But, you know, water consumption's been fine. It's definitely been better throughout this whole year compared to last. I'm pretty happy with this. Fitness. The gym has been lacking a little bit. This was mainly because I was like ill for the first 2 weeks of December. And I really did not want to just go to the gym while ill. And then around Christmas, started to slow down because I had to go to work up until Christmas Eve. I go back into work on Friday. So tomorrow is my last day off where I'm back at work. But I've been going to the gym with my friend more recently. I've also, I don't know if I put this here. Yeah, I've been going to the gym because it's been busy and I was ill. This will be fixed soon. I've also started to jog. I did put this here. The NHS had like an app at the Couch to 5K. And I've started over from the beginning. It's literally just a 9-week program thing where it just trains you up to be able to jog for 5K without stopping. That's the goal of the program. I started it like maybe like September of like 2014, and then just because of time constraints, I never finished it, and I kind of lost all the progress I made on it. So I'm starting it up again from the beginning. I've done 2 jogs already. I'm doing my last one for this week tomorrow. I would like to get better at jogging. I've still got to beat my 10K time. And I just heard someone at the door. My dog is in my room. She might start barking in a moment here. Maybe not. I'm just going to let her out of the room. Give me 1 second, please. My apologies. I hope by the time I went to open that door, you also had another drink. That's another sip of whatever you were drinking. You should always be drinking some fluid. Except when you're trying to sleep. Social life. I still not made any new friends. I'm trying to reflect on if I made if I, at any point I made any friends. I'm actually going to close the door because it's getting a bit drafty in here now. Take another sip of water. Anyway, I'm trying to think if I ever made a friend at some point this year. I definitely talked to new people, but not very long. I think maybe if I kept in contact with some people over Discord, then potentially, but I never stuck it out. To be fair, they also never stuck it out, so I don't want to put all the blame on these other people, but conversing is a two-way street. I can't remember if I added this in this slide or this was from last month. Maybe I do need to go outside and talk to people. This is probably the best answer. I think it's probably easier to make friends with people in person than online. Maybe we'll have to test that out. Content creation. The main content I'm doing is still just the FPL videos and these monthly resolutions. The only other video that I did recently that wasn't one of those videos was the 10k video. Still from last time. If I did stream again, I don't know what I would stream. I also, should I quit my job to pursue a career in content creation where it would be very bad because I'm not making any content and I also need money and I'm nowhere near making any money from this, so I should probably stick to my job or get another better paying job. We're also, I think I'm on like 95 followers on Twitch now, and I'm on 25 on subs on YouTube, so if you have no idea who I am, you've never seen any of my videos before, and this is the one you got sent, and you enjoy FPL, Football Premier League videos, consider subscribing. You don't have to follow me on Twitch, I don't do anything on there, but just have a look at another video. Musical instruments, I don't think I changed this. Oh, I did change this from last time. Last month, I said I was in the process of learning driving home for Christmas, before Christmas. I did not achieve that. I didn't realise how difficult the song would be. I can play a fair bit of it, but it's just a bit messy. I can play, I'd say, like 60% of the song on the right hand, and maybe like 20% on the left hand. I think I overestimated how good I would be at the piano to be able to play it in that amount of time, and I underestimated how difficult the song was to play. I didn't play any guitar as well. Something I do think about. Playing the guitar. I just don't really know what I would play, because I kind of, if I want to if I want to learn the guitar, 'cause I never really learned it, what would I want to do it for? If I was doing it for something, it would be to play a certain song, and it would have to be a song that I have a chance of learning. I can't be like, oh, I want to learn Through the Fire and the Flames on guitar, because like I'm probably never going to be able to do that. So I need to think of a song that I like. There's a guitar in it that I want to learn to play, that drives me to learn to play the guitar. If you get what I mean. Am I rambling a little bit? Stretching. I have been stretching a bit more. Doing these little jogs has made me realise I do need to be stretching before and after the jogs. Because when I stretch before and after, it hurts less afterwards. I had a problem where when I was jogging, my ankles hurt. So the next time I jogged, I done some ankle stretches for about like 2-3 minutes beforehand and felt a lot better. I put here no noticeable change, but I've just said there was a noticeable change. Don't know why I did that. It was mainly just for the ankle things. I'm gonna try and learn to stretch better and just kind of create a routine and just kind of go for it, because I'm also just sitting down all day. I do need to be stretching my body. I also still want to touch my toes. That'll be carried over into the new year. Quality of life. I don't know why that one appeared first. We did a Secret Santa as a friend group, and I got one of my friends who's an Everton supporter, so I bought like an Everton. I've actually got it. Give me 1 second. It's been re-put into the packaging, but I got like a. I don't know how well this is gonna be. I got like an Everton top from like a. I don't know if it's like a training top or something. So I got this. Or I ordered this. It was supposed to come in. It was supposed to come in before we did Secret Santa. However, whoever delivered it via the Royal Mail gave it to the wrong house. And so I thought, oh, well, I'm not getting that back. So I ordered him another gift. It was like a. Oh, well, I asked my boss who plays golf. I said to her, like, I've got a Secret Santa coming up. I've ordered something. It's not gonna get here in time. It's been given to someone else, and it's basically been lost. He plays. He likes golf. What would be something good I could get him? She said, like, how much is the limit? I said £20. She said, do you want like a jokey gift, like a proper actual use kit gift? I said like an actual gift that you'll use. And so I got him like a. What was it? It was like a golf club cleaner, like a scrubby brush on it with like a. You could spray water on it. I don't know. Apparently it's supposed to be good. I don't play golf. I don't know. Hope you enjoyed it. But on Christmas Eve, whoever received the kit, or just the top, they knocked at the house and they said, "We think this is for you." And I said, "Yes, it is for me." And I've got it. And so when I next see that friend, I'm probably just gonna have to give it to him. So he got 2 Secret Santa gifts. Lucky him. I spent a fair bit this month. It was just mainly just gifts and putting money in cards for Christmas. But you know, you have to do that. Something I didn't mention last video. I mentioned it was either September or October that I had it's probably September that I had 3 months free of Spotify Premium. And I said I knew the date that it was going to end and I was going to cancel it before then. And I was going to see how my experience with Spotify was back on the free version just to see if I kind of want to pay for the premium. The day it was supposed to run out was like the 8th of December. I checked my bank account and it just paid for a month on like the 3rd of December. So just like okay, I guess I'm sticking with Spotify Premium then. So Spotify scammed me out of 2 or 3, probably no, like 4 days of free Spotify Premium, and now I'm not paying for it now. But you know, I listen to the music, I listen to the songs and stuff, so it's worth having. I've been enjoying my time off work over the holidays. The last few days at work, we're doing our big annual stock take, and I have like a big position during that time, and for the most part, it went fairly well. When we go back in on Friday and the Monday and Tuesday, we're going to be in the process of recounting things that we think need recounted, but it's gone pretty well. It's been a lot less stressful than last year, which is really good. Also, I need to put more money in stocks, man. I need more money. If I put the money in the stocks, I get more money because it always goes up. The line, not financial advice, but it always goes up. So more money going to the stocks. Esports career. I mentioned in the last video that there were XL World Championships, or there's an XL World Championship recently. And I thought, oh, I'm good at Excel. Maybe I should have a look. And so I recommended a video with the guy who won explaining how he did it. And the challenge was to fold Excel like origami. I don't know how to explain it to you without visually showing you, but it was, let's say, I thought I was a good swimmer, but looking at this just made me think, oh, I'm drowning here, which is something I kind of would like to be interested in because they were using like custom formulas and stuff. They're using a bunch of methods I didn't know about, so it has kind of driven me to learn a bit more about Excel. You know, based on like what I do, what I use for my work life. But I do think I definitely could not go into an Excel World Championship. That is very, very, very naive of me. Also, I forgot to mention, for the quality of life, I got a credit card recently. So now I'm going to put everything on there and then not pay anything, and then everything I'll have will be free. Chess, this is the exact same slides as last month. If I were to do chess, it would be content focused. I do still think about it, but clearly I've not acted upon it. Journaling, I think the exact same stuff as last month as well. Like where we do like a video or something. I've been thinking maybe this is more like the having the chess is what I'm trying to get at. I just kind of need to focus myself on a topic that I can talk about for maybe like 10 minutes or something. Record some gameplay of whatever games I've been playing recently and then just speak about it. Or maybe just think about things that have happened to me in my life and give off some interesting stories. Social media. I'd never really been an Instagram's Reels person, but I've been watching a lot of them recently, and I think I'm probably starting to become a doom scroller on Instagram Reels, which is something I do need to kick in very quickly, otherwise it's gonna go downhill very, very soon. I just used to mainly be on like Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter.com. Now it's creeped over to another platform. It's not good. We gotta stop it. So to summarize December, I was ill for the first 2 weeks, but it was still good. I enjoyed Christmas. Met up with some friends over the holidays. Had a great time. Kind of another month where I didn't progress much of the habits or the resolutions. Whatever was already done for my resolutions just stayed the same roughly. Not much new things happened in terms of development, except for the stretching, I'd say. I've been stretching more now than I have been probably within the last year at least. That's a good, nice little final resolution being worked on. So we're going to go over the improvements. I mean, I've kind of already touched on all this stuff. I'm going to keep reading. We do need to start the book club. We need the book. Once we get the book, we do the book club. We'll be all good. Meditation. We're just going to live with the stress. Japanese. I do still think about it, so it's still a maybe. It might be something I bring into the new year. We'll see. If I ever decide if I want to live there. Fitness. Just keep going to the gym. I've been starting the jog, just keep it up. Like, maybe like halfway through the month, I made like a little spreadsheet recording. So like the weights I did for each exercise, I think I need to do that again. Just so I can I can visually see like, okay, for the past like 4 weeks you've been doing the same weight, you should be seeing some improvement. And because I've done it for the past same weight for the past 4 weeks, try going higher, seeing how much you can do, just push yourself a bit more. I think this will help. I still want bigger legs. I want calves like Jack Grealish, man. That's the goal. I want to be able to run. I would also like to do a sport, but we will get into that a little bit later. Social life. I just need to talk to people. It's kind of it. I need to get in. Content curation. I see that I do really need to post more on other platforms. Most of my experiences are on other platforms. I'm just watching stuff. I'm not really like talking or replying or messaging other people. Messaging people I don't know. I think I do just need to make videos and have fun doing so. That is, I mean, that was from last month, but I think that's just what I really need to do. Musical instruments. I need to just find. I've mentioned this like not even 15 minutes ago. Just find songs I want to learn to play and just learn to play them on both piano and guitar. Stretching. I've been doing this. I just keep it up. I learn some harder stretches. Maybe I'll be able to touch my toes one day. Quality of life. I think this is the same from last month. Betting. I like to buy more drip, which we will get into a little bit later. Dropping little hints. This is an effective use of foreshadowing. Esports career, yeah. It was gone a long time ago. Chess, to make content, no. The journal, no, unless I make videos of it, no. Super deterioration, right? Social media, just go on it less. So, this was our list. That's kind of it for December. But this is the list of all the resolutions. And we're just going to go through. I'm going to see which ones we achieved throughout 2025, which ones we failed, just to see how well we did. So, read more books. I said one a month. That was a bit naive. I have read 2 books, and I'm on my 3rd. The year before, I didn't read any books. I think the year before that, I also didn't read any books. So, I'm saying that reading is improved. That's 1. Meditation. We did not meditate. That's a failure. Learning Japanese, that's a failure. Drinking 2 liters of water every day. I don't always get to 2 liters of water. I usually get to like 1.5 liters of water. But that's more than I was drinking last year. It's more than I was drinking the year before. That is a success. That's 2 out of 4 right now. Become fit. Improve cardio. My cardio is probably better than last year's. Maybe. But I'm definitely a lot more fitter. I've been going to the gym compared to last year and the year before and the year before and the year before that, where I wasn't. So that's 3 of 5. 3 of 5. Socialize more. I didn't really do that. I spent time with. I spent time with my friends, but the point was to make new friends with that. So I'm gonna say it's a bit of a failure. I've said yes more to activities with my friends more this year compared to last. I think I went to Scotland this year. That was probably the highlight of the year. But yeah, we didn't make any more new friends, which is I think was the goal for that one. So we failed. Stream more, make more videos. I did the Slay the Spire stuff this year. That was a video every day for about like we got to like I don't even remember what number we got to. We got a lot of runs in Slay the Spire, I will say that. And the FPL videos, that's 1 a week. And the occasional random video I did, I did one about the WrestleMania I watched. I done one on the 10k run. So I'm saying that's what 4 of 7 right now. Guitar and piano. No. We played a little bit, probably a little bit more than last year, but I don't think it's enough to say that we achieved that resolution. Stretch more. I mean, I've been doing some for like more stretching for the past week, but I wouldn't say that we achieved that resolution for this year, so we crossed that off. Improve quality of life. I don't know about this one. I'm having a look around my room now to see if the things I have bought have improved my life. I don't know. There also bought like services, like Spotify was one of them. That was more at the end of the year, but I still did that. I got a yoga mat here on the floor. I bought that this year. I probably bought more stuff this year than last. I'm gonna give that's a debatable one. I'm gonna say that's like a half point. So we're on like 4.5 out of how many we've gone so far. Get good at a game. I don't think I specifically improved in any new game I played this year. I probably just played as I always do, which is good, but not. I didn't get good. I just was good. So that doesn't count. I did not get better at chess. I did not write down daily activities down in a journal. I did not stop doom scrolling. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do the pointer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 resolutions, and I'd say I'd done about 4.5, which 4.5 out of 14 sounds bad, but in perspective, I'm doing 4.5 more things than I did in the previous year, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that, and so on and so on. And like, I think the gym one was probably the best. It's something I started in like the 1st of February. It's the one I've kept up the most. The one I've probably enjoyed the most as well. It's just, and it's a big one as well, because it kind of affects more of my life than the others. Like just like feeling more healthy, feeling less achy, just feeling stronger, feeling better. So I didn't just do 4.5 resolutions out of 14. I did 4 brand new things, kind of, except for maybe the water. But I've been drinking more water that I haven't done before. That has improved my life, which I think is a good thing to go for, just to throw a bunch at the wall, see what sticks. These are the ones that have sticked for me. I'm happy they've sticked, and I'm enjoying life. So to conclude, I hope we all had a good holiday season. Another good month to round out the year. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Leave a comment. If you do have any questions, put them down in the comments. But we're not done yet. It is the end of the year. In about 8-ish hours or something, it's going to be 2026. So, we got to go over next year's resolutions. What I have done is I've created a bunch. I think I've done 10 this year. We did 14 in 2025. I have done 10. With room to add some, of course, because I had the bonus ones from this year. So we're doing 10 brand new ones, and we're going to see how many we hit. Even if, if we only hit 2 for next year, that's still good. Because I'm doing 6 new things than I was 2 years ago. I'm getting better. And some of these things are big. So, we're just going to see what hits. Now, any of the things I didn't do last year is not gonna be included in these ones. I'm still gonna try and do them, especially the ones that I am doing. I'm still gonna read. I'm still gonna go to the gym. I'm still gonna drink water. I'm still gonna buy things. But for example, something that I failed in, like uh, Japanese or the guitar or the piano or stretching, I'm still gonna do. But we're not counting these as new resolutions. I'm just gonna still try and do them. I'm probably still gonna do these videos. They might get like a passing mention, but we're gonna be focusing on the new ones. So let's get it. Beygstation's 2026 New Year's resolutions. One of my good friends, Charlie Bennett, he once told me. Oh, sorry, my camera is. You know what? It says resolutions. I'm sure you can tell that last word is resolutions. I know my camera's in the way, but whatever. You know what? Just to prove it, there it says resolutions. As I was saying, my good friend Charlie Bennett, he said to me that someone told him that in life you need 3 kinds of hobbies. You need a creative hobby, and a physical hobby, and an intellectual hobby. And some of these resolutions are based on these 3 things that Charlie Bennett was told by someone who, and then he's then told me. So, resolution number 1, cook and bake more. I do know how to bake. I've not done any baking for, well, I did. I made a Biscoff cheesecake towards the end of this year, but like that's one thing I made in the whole year. I also don't really cook. I don't cook at all. I don't know why I'm saying very often. I don't cook at all. So, this is something I do want to try and get better at. I want to try and make things I've never made before. I want to taste things I've never tasted before. I just want to be a bit more self-sufficient. Is that the word? I want to do things because it's usually just I come home, my mum has made something, I just eat it, and it tastes delicious because my mum made it. It's very nice. But I want to be able to make something really nice as well and eat it and enjoy it. So whenever we're doing one of these videos, for the things I've made, cooked or baked, I'm gonna be adding pictures in and saying and just talking about the stuff I've done. Because, well, I don't cook and bake, and I want to do that more because I do enjoy doing it. The issue is finding the time for it, but this year has kind of taught me that you have to make the time. You can't let opportunities find you. You have to make opportunities. And so this one is the first one. Second one, do a sport. I have been going to the gym. I've been getting fitter, and despite like 5 minutes ago, I've been saying I've been feeling healthier and I've been feeling better and all this stuff, but I've not really had a way to use this fitness in my life because I go to work, I sit down all day, I come home, either or sometimes I go to the gym. But other than that, I come home and I sit down at this desk all day and play games. And so I'm kind of getting stronger, but I'm not using it for anything. So I would like to try out a sport and use this newfound fitness to get good at a sport. I have had a look at some sporting clubs near my area. I do know there is a Thai boxing place like 5-10 minutes away from me, which is likely what I'm gonna go for. I do quite like badminton as well. If there's a badminton place, I find that I have found a table tennis place, which is also something I do wanna. I'm tempted to try out. I could always just try and get good at football. I think I said sometime last year I would like to get into the next Sidemen charity match, which is just a very, it's more of a joke than anything, but I do enjoy football. I've been enjoying football a lot more recently compared to when I was a lot younger. So I would kind of like to give it a go. But right now, Thai boxing is on the top of that list, and it's something I would like to. I would like to use my strength for. I use my fitness for something, instead of just sitting around all day. That's number two. That is the physical hobby I want to go for. Number three is to buy drip. For the most people who know me and have hung out with me, I'm either wearing like what I'm wearing for work because I've come straight from work to wherever we're meeting up, or I'm wearing like a tracksuit of some kind because I like being comfy. For Christmas, I got some nice clothing, and it's something I've been thinking about for a bit. I would like to broaden my wardrobe, make it nice. I want to dress nicer, basically. I want to develop a style for myself. I want to look cool. I don't just want to be wearing tracksuits all the time. So that is kind of the aim for this one. Is to just be nice and drippy. Have a sip of water. I'm very parched. Like, I think I showed off one of the things I bought in like October or November. I recently, for Christmas, I got some clothes which fit very nicely with that. And that's kind of like, I put it on and like, wow, I look pretty fly. I look pretty cool in this. That's kind of driven me to, I want to look cool more often instead of just wearing, just tracksuits basically. So number three, to buy drip. Number four, develop a proper skincare routine. I don't know if this camera picks it up properly, but I get like a lot of spots on my face. And it's very annoying because I don't like how they look. So I do moisturize, but I'm certain there's more I could be doing to help deal with these spots and just to make my skin look and feel better. So I'm going to try and develop a skincare routine. Just so I don't get all these spots. That's just all it is. There's like a minor resolution, but like these spots annoy me, man. Like I got one, like maybe like 2 or 3 days ago, just there. I don't know if the camera can even see it. It's just so annoying. I just think having a good skincare routine, I'll get rid of it, and I won't have to deal with it anymore, and it'll be nice. And I might also feel a bit more refreshed, but it's mainly to get rid of the spots. I know there's like a minor one compared to the previous three, but like, I just hate the spots, man. It's annoying. The other one is a sleep schedule. Whenever I go to sleep, I'm usually tossing and turning before I before I like fully get into sleep. I'm always waking up tired. I just usually feel tired all throughout the day. And I think it's because I'm not sleeping well enough. So this year, I'm taking a bit more of a priority on sleeping better. This is another minor one, but it, I hope this needs to help me, because I'm always just feeling tired, man. This one's a big one. Learning to code. I keep seeing people sort of making and creating things online through coding, and it's kind of relit that passion to learn to code. I think most of what I've learned from school is gone. I'm pretty sure I tried to relearn a little bit of Python this year and fell out of it. But I think I just kind of need like a project, something I want to make, and then just kind of go for it and kind of learn how to do it while progressing on this. I don't know what language I want to learn. We're just gonna see. This is kind of more on the creative. Like you should have a creative hobby. This is kind of more creative, and kind of more intellectual as well. To make something that I want to use, sort of in everyday life. I think it'd be very nice. So whenever I'm talking about this in the coming month, it'll just be like, here's what I'm trying to make, and here is what I've done so far. So learning to code. I really do. This is kind of similar to last year's one or this year's one, because I'm still in that year of like using social media less and being more productive. I think I just need to like put the phone down more. I'm just kind of looking at screens the whole time. It is. I just need a break from the phone, so I need to use it less. That's pretty much it. I think that's self-explanatory. Next we have near the start of this month, I've started to create a backlog of things. I think in my backlog there are games. There are games, music albums, films, TV series, and books of things I want to, read, watch, listen to, play. And so I don't have much in there right now. It's mostly games. I got like 1 or 2 films in there. But it's more so when I'm online, I might see a video like, oh, here's a review of this game, or here's a review of this book, or here's a review of this movie. I'll watch the review. I'll go, that's interesting. And then I won't watch or listen or play or read whatever it is that they were reviewing inside a video. So I could watch like a video of like top 10 albums of the year. And I'll be like, okay, those are the top 10 albums of the year, and I just won't listen to them. So I'm gonna create like a log of just basically everything, every medium I see, and just try and watch or read or listen to them. Just so I can just be like, okay, yeah, I listen to this, I agree, or no, I listen to this. I think it's actually the worst song of the year, or worst album of the year, or the worst book of the year, whatever. Like I was watching the new Netflix Knives Out film, Wake Up Dead Man, one of my friends. In the middle of that, he just asked me if I had watched the film The Big Lebowski, and I said no, I have not. And when he told me that, I got up my list and I added that to my list. I've still not watched it yet because I'm gonna probably start now, probably start in the next year to go through them. But I got a recommendation from a friend. Well, what a recommendation? He asked me if I watched it. I said no. He said it was good. I know it's good. I just haven't seen it. I don't really know if it's good, if I've seen it, but I've heard from other people it's good, so it kind of is a recommendation, but it's on the list, and I'm going to go watch it soon. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm getting recommendations for stuff, writing it down, and when I have time, I'm just going to go through it all. What's the next one? Is to be more creative. This one is a bit vague. So if I had to put it in brackets. I would like to... I'll just say this. I got my good friend Charlie Bennett. He is in the midst of writing a book. And I think that is pretty cool. Now, I don't think I could write a book. But I do kind of like how he's got something creative to do. He's testing his mind. And he's creating some sort of story. And I think that is cool. That's something that I want to do. Probably not write a book, but maybe writing short stories. Maybe it'll be good with drawing. I'm not really good at drawing, so could be nice to get better at it. Or I could do something content-wise. I just want to... I think self-expression is probably like the phrase I'm going to use here. I want to express myself more either by drawing or writing or creating content that I enjoy. Yeah. Also could just be like taking photos and stuff like that. Yo, should I make a photography Instagram account like everyone else? That's the question. Anyway, I need to be more creative. So if I make anything in the following month, I'll just add it and say like, hey, I made this, I wrote this, I drew this. And I'm not very good at being creative, but I do like doing it. So maybe if I keep doing it, I'll get better at it. And I have got one more here, I believe. Learn how to edit videos. Because all of my videos are all in one take. Bar some exceptions where like something has been corrupted and I've just needed to add something in. So I've just like stitched two clips back to back. But I would like to learn how to edit videos better. I would like to, like, if I'm going to be making content, which I might be from last year's resolutions, short form seems to be like a decent avenue to go down to get viewership. Most short form content is subtitled. So I think it'd be interesting to learn how to subtitle or to add subtitles to a video. Just general editing stuff. You know, like in this video, I've gone up to open and close this door like once or twice, and I don't really know how to edit that out, is what I'm trying to say. I can add two clips together. I don't really know how to like get rid of a portion of a video, still make it flow. So that is something I would also like to do. Just get better. So these are our 10 resolutions. Some are big. I say the cooking and baking, sports are big, learning to code is big. Some of I think using the phone less is big. Some are smaller, like skincare routine or the backlog, I'd say. But if I can get through these things, I think if I get through any of these things, it'll make my life better. That is the goal, to improve my life. My life has been improved from this year's resolutions. Here is to next year. If anyone else has any resolutions, write them down in the comments. I might steal them. Who knows? But I want to thank you all for watching. If you're a frequent viewer of my videos, I want to thank you very, very much. Because I've kind of made a lot of videos this year. and I have enjoyed doing so, and I would like to keep that up. And even though I kind of do all this for myself, I do enjoy it when my friends say, I enjoyed this bit in your video. This bit made me laugh. This bit was good. This was a good video. Stuff like that. So, even if you just watch the video, you don't say anything to me. Thank you. It has been a great year. I hope everyone else's year has been great. And I hope that next year is even greater. So I will see you then. Take care and goodbye.